While we were researching things to do that were exciting about recovery for people in Vancouver, we got introduced to Leonard Bushell with the Real Recovery Film Festival in Los Angeles, and we thought that would be a really interesting thing to do here in Vancouver.
This is our second annual Real Recovery Film Festival, and you know, this year it ties in a little bit differently.
We tried this year to get films that would leave you feeling more hopeful. Our marketing person that lives in New York sent a video clip to me. As soon as I saw the video clip, I was inspired, and I felt that this was an important message that needed to be talked about.
My name is Greg Williams. And I never wanted to tell you this, but I'm a drug addict. I live in this house in Connecticut with my two best friends in the world. Michelle and I got married recently. I didn't do too bad for a drug addict. Now, did I?
I started out in January last year to shoot for this film and went for some grants and that kind of thing. And I ended up putting it out to the recovery community last summer on a website called Kickstarter. And the recovery community came together and supported the film.
Immediately, I went on and made a small backing donation, and then Anne-Marie and I, my communications director at The Orchard, were talking about what can we do.
Once we saw the trailer to the Anonymous people, we really felt like we really need to get on board with this. Like, it really fits in with what we're trying to do with the film festival. It's a perfect tie-in for us to get out there and do an event and bring something positive to Vancouver.
We went on the Faces and Voices of Recovery website, and we saw that they were doing these rallies, and we were like, we are doing this. We wanted to do it in September in conjunction with Recovery Month in the United States. So we got September 30th, we got a proclamation from the mayor, and we put on Recovery Day.
Gregor Robertson, Mayor of the City of Vancouver, do hereby proclaim Sunday, September 30th, 2012 as Recovery Day in the City of Vancouver.
You are a part of Canadian history. This is a first ever in Canada.
People are always gathered around as groups to be against something. And I'm proud to be here today that it's not about any of us being against anything. That we're all here for recovery.
It was just amazing. Everybody, the energy there was just unbelievable. All these people, positive, smiling, happy. We had a spontaneous dance happen at one point. People just started dancing everywhere, all over the place.
We are here to show that recovery from addiction should not be viewed as a curse to be masked and hidden, but as a cause for celebration and a gift to be shared with the world.
At the peak of the day, there might have been around 1,500 people, and right around the time that we went on the march, we figured there was close to 1,000. There was people that didn't want to come out to Recovery Day because they're afraid of being seen by their employers or wherever and being in recovery. So, you know, it's a beginning, and maybe in 10 years, nobody will be afraid to say that they're in recovery. We're trying to get National Recovery Month in Canada and in September to follow with the United States, and we're just really excited about getting this message out to people.
You know, I'm hoping that by sharing my story and that by sharing all these stories that we get to open the door for people to feel less shame. I mean, there's nothing to be ashamed of. There's a beautiful life waiting for you in recovery, so that's my goal.